at least go talk to these people and progress the quest a bit. Also talk to this guy.
Good to have a little rest. Hey. Hello. Are you also wondering why the heck we need them? Lighthouses. Why the hell are Dara and his workers pushing so hard to build the second one? I mean, 2 lighthouses next to each other are almost the same as one, and ships don't even sail this way anymore. Ah, symbolism. Yeah, maybe, whatever that is. Aye, why would they? The waters are treacherous, so no ships. Storms and the weirdness are a deadly combination. Besides, who'd have the time to build or repair them? There are enough problems on the island. Well, not much going on here, as you can see. Things have been a bit different lately. One was even hanged for theft. If you're interested in the horns, you should visit our museum. What do I think? Folks are saying that... Aye, it's boring. You can stay here and serve. Sit in the tavern, drink and eat something. There's always something. I wonder if... From a financial standpoint, it makes absolutely no sense.
Alright, so...
From a financial standpoint, it makes absolutely no sense.
He's just here to talk. Nice, lots of sage. Alright, let's head down.
Hey, you're heading to the village, right? Tiernan should let you in. Take this medicine to my father, will you? Goban is a loud man. You shouldn't have trouble finding him. I can't promise that talking to him will be any fun.
Ah, he is to serve too. In fact, he was the builder before me. Now he's just an old fart angry at the world. If Haber doesn't know, then I don't either. So we keep trying. Because he received orders not to let any keeper through without a pass, when that idiot gets an order, he's like a priest who stumbled into an orgy. He's got a stick up his ass. Nothing gets through him. Not all keepers have been here their entire life, you know? He got me before he joined the Horns. Serves me right for wanting to find him, stupid son of a bitch. If only I knew what it would entail. I don't know. Tried I wouldn't... Well, no, of course. A woman can be an old enough to hold a sword. We all got different roles around the keep, sure. But at the core...
Alright, this guy's just rambling.
If I had a gold coin for every time someone asked me that, look, it's Camelot's orders. If they want to... Keep your head...
Alright. Dragon's house. Okay, so that's his house, this is not the village. Down this way.
Oh, mother have mercy. Not another one. That's just... What a load of... The deck? Nah, just old wood. Honestly, it's the least of my problems. But I've got no way to fix it. Dara's always busy with his lighthouse, and I can't even sneak out to the tavern because last time some rich bent started complaining that everything here smells of fish. That's a seaside village. You do that? Truth be told, I don't know why they want it so badly. But, well, I'd pay if I could, but this was supposed to be my job. Not a...
Alright, so I'm getting a whole bunch of these little quests in the village here. I think we're gonna quickly talk to everybody, and then we'll actually continue the next episode with the village specifically.
Sip, the only... But, we're chair... Not, but, hey, we've all got something that keeps us sane, right? Well, to be fair, he only bit one person. Now both of them are sick. And Heber's got no clue what's... So, he's...
Someone's biting someone?
Oh, she's a real piece of work, that one. Her name's Lady Elisa. She came here with her husband. Poor man. You know, sometimes I regret not getting married. No need to tell me that. But I can't just go back to... But I'd rather... So whether it's me or them... No...
Oh, okay. So he's got a lot of furnishing. I wonder if you're gonna actually get a house. That's one thing I haven't seen yet in this game, is your own home. Alright, so you got a whole bunch of stuff starting to happen down here. Alright, I don't want to talk to too many people if we're going to make the next episode all about the village.
What do you want? To gawk at the beast? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole is not the monster you all believe him to be. So you really don't know? If you're not from here, I'm not sure what could have brought you to this hellhole. But you have my sympathies. Just know that Cole isn't like that. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is, or why it happened to Cole. But now we're all at the mercy of those damned keepers. One evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. Well, Cole went mad. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, things could have ended very differently. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They said a monster like him doesn't deserve a jail cell. Bastards.
So is he going to be like a werewolf or a vampire?
Surprising, isn't it? It seems that Quartermaster Fergus banned any kind of vigilante behaviour, and the local healer said he wants to make sure whatever made Cole this way isn't contagious. So as long as that question remains unanswered, we're at a standstill. But honestly, if anything happens to that keeper, This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Arch Spire. In the morning, we realised everyone had a strange dream, but it was a little different for each of us. Cole started acting weird after that. No, only that, well, it didn't make much sense, but he was convinced that something bit him. It must have been some bug. Something changed by the weirdness that must have caused his fever. Well, it was pretty typical. We started a fire and threw some cobwebs into it. Frank brought them back from one of his treks. That boy could always find them somehow. It was our protection from the night and the weirdness. Ellis was on watch that day, but from what he told us, he eventually fell asleep. We were lucky no one slit our throats. We set up camp near the arch spire. We hoped that bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. Well, now I know why we could have been right. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in every strange thing in this world.
Alright, so that's cool. That's gonna be an interesting... Oh, she's the one with the flowers.
What? Do you know the meaning of those flowers in that configuration?
No.
Revenge. Revenge, deception, and death. There's nothing nice about it, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or if he's just an idiot. But trust me. Thank you. Take those flowers away. Oh, right. As for me, we plan to...
So I got those flowers from a guy in the jail inside the keep.
Yeah, we had a... Then... the same thing that will happen to every place on this godforsaken island. Ruin. We used to have generous, but... that was all... Yeah.
Alright.
But
Let's try and wrap up all her dialogue here.
be careful out.
Okay, so... Not sure where the spire is. Right there, maybe? Yep. Okay. What's good about this is as I'm checking the area out, I'm going to have a lot more quests to pick up later. These guys have no dialogue. Oh, there's
Bloody
Coben.
hell, look at this. The old place is in a shambles. But they do nothing but shuffle around. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. Ah, but I'm not. Oh, shite. I can't even stand to look at it. Hello? And who are you? What you want? You another one of Durar's freeloaders? At least when I was still working, there was always something to... So... One day, my boy got it into his stupid head that old Caban is ill. They're all telling me I should do something about it. Or else I'm done. Like hell I will. Peace and quiet. Good one. I'll at least listen. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Eva said he doesn't know what's wrong with me. So there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Ah, good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag me all the time. Yeah, right. Ah, getting a bit curious, I see. Hand me a drink, and I'll answer.
I'm going to give him, how about some whiskey?
Hold on, hold. Hey, secondly, do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk. I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a marshmallow every time he tries to say something. Why all the poking around? That's
So
what he
they have
says
to give him
anyway.
lots of alcohol to
Oh,
get any
yeah,
answers.
He's my blood. Eager like me, and look at that bulbous nose. Won't disown what's clearly mine. But I ain't gonna it's like after blood. Ah, getting a bit curious. You see, back in the day, being a keeper was a serious business. Now, don't even get me started. He used to come here with a mission,
not to run away from your bloody mother. Nowadays, lads get brought here by their own kin when they've had enough of them, or they think the Orns can hide them from the law. No, back in my day there was none of this scum. My girl cried when I left her, but I've always known this is where I wanted to be. How was I supposed to know she had a bloody bun in the oven? By the time the wean was born, I was already planning the lighthouse's construction. Heck knows what he came here for. That's not my problem anymore. Why the suddenly...
Hope I have enough alcohol for this guy.
I'm starting to like you, straight. I like me the kind of men you'd want beside you in the darkest holes of Avalon. But they're gone now, all of them. The old captain got it in his head to send us down to rediscover some mouldy tunnels under the keep. Damn fool mission that was. We went in together, but I was the only one to come back out. I can still see all their faces when a hard loss it was. What's with all the questions?
Okay, so I learn about this tunnel.
No, look, wanna know more? Now, feast, you say? Bloody bastards. I swear I wanted to go back and retrieve their bodies. But our late captain made Grindelows piss on his grave. But when I drink...
Alright, that took a whole lot. It looks like we're gonna have along the watchtower, repairing the deck, Creed. Now, this episode is running long. We'll see, I may split it into two, or I may edit some stuff out.
No, I don't reckon. No, listen. I don't know what's going on, but I doubt any of the keepers had anything important. Half of them couldn't tell the quartermaster's seal from a pile of horse dung somewhere. But that means... no. Impossible. What if... holy moonshine. I remember. Sigibald. It was Sigibald who left those documents behind. I've no idea how you found out about it. Sigi. He's dead. Taken by a fever. Aye, of course I have. I didn't just throw them in some cat. He was a good man. Here, after things... no problem. You mean the old pier? Why is it called that? A lot of people... Hey, not here.
Let's try to get all this dialogue done here. What's he got? Food and alcohol. Okay. Turn them to the keeper.
It was... that...
Wow, I think like everyone has a quest in this game.
Thank you. We went on foot. Now you...
Excuse me. I'm especially... My name is Alyssa Murray, and I'm here with my husband, a very important cloth merchant. Not to Thank you. I designed it myself. Give it a few... Well, my Duncan is here on business, of course. I decided...
Okay.
Oh, you...
Let's get on with whatever weirdness you need.
Well, I'm... fine. The problem is that the manor appears to have some occupants. You'll do it for me. Maybe something nautical.
look at all these side quests adding up here. See if we ever actually do the main quest in this game.
Hello, chap. I can go and... you... My name is Lady Elaine. I oversee the Farshire Library. Oh, bidey my... Oh, so... I came... Apparently, it can be found on the ship called Andraste, which sank over 100 years ago somewhere in this area. However, they said that the Andraste wasn't carrying anything of value. The last voyage... But read it...
Alright, so she's gonna need books to find.
Yeah, and they say young people don't...
Read that later.
You see that? Not one.
We're in the...
You see that? Not one, but two noble ladies in a tavern.
Oi, Noel! What if I pulled Excalibur from that stone, but it broke?
Oi, you're not from around here, are you? Come on. What? Now that I believe. Everywhere's a mess. Even here. I build in the Celtic. You bet that doesn't care about anyone or any. Not that I feel not that honest. Yeah, I talked to guys. Yeah. Not build.
Alright.
Go on.
Just checking to see if there's any more quests to pick up in here. Talk to that guy? No. Okay. Last voyage. Repairing the deck. Drinking buddies. Some new Finley. Okay, he doesn't talk. So Drogo can tell me more. Alright. Elaine said I should read thoroughly the last voyage if I want to learn more.
Splendid. According to Elvis the Lightkeeper, in the mine near the Horns of the South, they found something that they took with them on the ship. Do you remember what that was, child? Oh, come back when... Have you...
I guess I should have read it.
And you're... Come back. Have you...
Guess I'm gonna have to guess here, so I'm not reading the whole thing.
That's right. Accord were good.
Figure.
What was the Andraste's destiny? And you come back. Have you? Good. That's right.
Okay, just gotta remember all the different ones here.
Correct. Captain Lem's
Asylum. Last question, where I sank it.
Yes, but if you now,
Sea monster.
oh, if only in the hole among them, you'll find the Andraste's logbook, which was saved by Alvis. I've read it, of course, but I know nothing about sailing. I'm sure such a competent child as yourself will handle it much better. Go to the Horns of the South Museum, read the logbook.
Okay, I was at the museum earlier. That's where I got the mask recipe. Alright, so I'm definitely going to split this into 2 episodes because we're coming up on an hour. But before I do, I'd like to just progress these 2. Oh, good. Got a fast travel back.
Bye, son. Yeah. But yeah, but after when that I brought so they trap. That's what.
Man, they talk so much.
She got
So these basic side quests, I'm not too worried about the story.
How long?
Alright. Okay, so where? Preparing the deck. Oh, I need wood. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna end this quest, or this episode here. I'm gonna talk to this guy real quick, and then we'll end it. And then next episode, we'll probably go back here and continue with all these little side quests. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Let's talk to Berg.
What do you... Ha! Guess he's got nobody else to get pissed with. Finley never liked drinking alone with him. And...
Alright. Back to talk to the mute.